Now, once again, I kind of wished I did not have to make a video on this because I halfway do not have to, but at the same time, why not? Because especially I have no clue how many people actually are watching the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, but I can once again rest assure you that I'm pretty sure a lot of teenagers are watching it, and especially a lot of spiritually lost teenagers are probably watching it. And the reason why I say that part about it because especially the part that I just got done watching when the boy asked where's Aunt Tilda, and then the other aunt, Aunt Zelda, said how she annoyed me, so she got rid of her. In that way, that is very again that's very dangerous. And what I mean about this is because a lot of people probably could be like, "Oh, you're reaching, Nate." No, I'm not reaching. Look at 2018 and the culture that we live in 2018. Look at the news if you don't know the news very well. Especially a lot of young teens probably don't, know certain parts of the news and are not very political whatsoever. But look at the news. Look at some news stories going on in the news. If not this year, last year, year before that, but definitely today. Look at some of the news stories today. Ladies and gentlemen, I can assure you once again, this is not just entertainment, even though some of it might be funny to some of us, and etc., hearing some of the things that we're hearing. But I can assure you exactly what I just heard from Aunt Zelda, what she said on the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and what she did to Aunt Tilda because she annoyed her. I'm going to tell you once again, don't ever, 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 ever in infinity years think that that's okay, that's right, or that's appropriate to do with anybody. Okay, that's not appropriate. That is practically murder, and you can and will go to jail for it. So do not commit that act ever. One of the top reasons why I'm saying this is because, once again, I do know that, or I have a good feeling that a lot of impressionable young minds in their teen years are watching this show. And as I said before in the last few videos, if you're watching the show without spiritual discernment, I think a lot of you will have already gotten, fooled or sent on a goose chase or whatever terminology is to describe everything that you're hearing within these characters say. So I'm gonna tell you this once again, that this is why I'm making the video, so I can give you my piece of born again Christian discernment on it. Um, you know, it's television. It's more than television in a lot of scenes, and I want you all to realize. I mean, it's a good mixture of television with pop culture, Bible, spirituality, so many other things. But I can assure you, from the scene I just saw, don't ever think that that's a way to get rid of people or your problems, because that is considered murder and you can and will go to jail for it. Because I know there's a lot of impressionable young minds who probably watch that and probably watch other shows and movies similar to it, and thus forth have done what they've done in their past and or are planning what they're planning in the future. Because like I said before, if you haven't watched the news, watch the news or look up the report about that 11 and 12-year-old at a Florida middle school and what they was planning on doing to their fellow students, and etc. It was disturbing to hear, disturbing to know, but once again, that is the disturbing, very much disturbing and negatively diseased culture that we live in. Once again, get right with Christ so you can help heal it and abolish it and clean it up. Because that is garbage, it is disgusting, it is disturbing, and we need to get rid of it. Again, it's like saying, be a superstar for Christ today, because this is just amazing. It's absolutely something that I'm telling you, it should not, like, it's just specifically to that one part. I'm going to tell you that's not a way to solve any of your problems and any of your issues. It is murder, and I'm telling you this right now. You don't want to be a part of that. You can and will go to jail, so do not ever commit that act. I just felt the need to say it through my discernment of what I just watched. So, again, God bless the youth. I love you all, and I'm trying to give you this objective advice because of the fact being I care about all of you, and I have no clue how a lot of you were raised. And I can assure you, once again, based upon how culture is today, a lot of people, as I've said before, if I haven't really said it, I'm saying it now, they did not grow up in a happy household. They did not grow up with two supportive parents or even supportive people around them, period. And, and it's been darkness, negative darkness at school, in your home, in your community around you. You've been bullied, you've been, negatively harassed, you've been a lot of these things that I can definitely name. And I can assure you that, again, I'm sorry. I partook in none of it because I don't even know most of you, but I can assure you that, if I could have been there for you to help heal you from it, I would have been there for you. If I could have been there to help heal any of you from it and help mentor you and show you, the right path, God's righteous path for your life, and how you're gonna bounce back and triumph from this, I would have done so. But I'm not there, so that's why I'm going to tell all of you, please get spiritually saved in the word through Jesus Christ's salvation today. Because we got a big world, and I can't cover all these spots at once. I can try what I can through YouTube and talking in person, but I can rest assure you that this culture needs Jesus, it needs God, and it needs spiritual healing today through Christ, which strengthens us all. So once again, become a superstar for Christ today and expose the garbage and the filth so we can clean up the world for Christ. Take care. I love y'all. God bless. And just note that the scene that I described about Aunt Zelda with how she dealt with Aunt Tilda is not right, and you can and will go to jail for it if you even dare to attempt it. Do not ever, 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 ever think that that is a appropriate way to handle your problems, your enemies, and etc. That's not how you handle anything. Okay? Steer away from that and get on Jesus and ask Him for help. Get back right with Christ and ask Him for help. Meditate on Jesus and ask Him for help. Spiritually saving the word, what it means to ball. Shout out, God bless. And for the Jesus Christ salvation long haul, had to just give you the big brother advice. Born again Christian, once again, June 22nd, 2018. I'm a role model and I'm a mentor. Try what I can to mentor the youth through God first, anything and everything. We live in a dark culture, fallen world. Lord knows I'm trying to help heal it every single day. We need people who want to fight for our youth, fight for our families, fight for our marriages, fight for our communities. And that's exactly what I intend to do. I have been doing for years, and I look forward to continuously doing my great work in it because I want to help heal. And I love people, and I want us to truly get back right with Christ while time is still on the clock. God bless. Your boy, the man, NJ2TheCity. I probably might film many more episodes of this because it's a whole 20 episode season, and each episode is an hour long, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm probably going to end up filming a lot. But whether I do or not, God bless. Please try to get some good Jesus Christ salvation discernment on whatever you do through a 24/7 daily basis, because it can and will save your life. It can and will save someone else's life if you truly get back right with Christ today. One more sister unashamed. God first, God of everything. I love you. Take care. Your boy, the man, NJ2TheCity. Out.